So now you just keep experiencing things, shit that don't make you feel good. And then you become like this person who is then like heartbroken, you sad, you depressed, you angry, you mad. You can't figure out why everybody keep playing with you. But I'm here to help. I'm here to help because I'm that girl. I was that girl. Okay, hey, what's up? How are you? I'm good. Hope you are too. If you don't read the title of this video, obviously you can tell I'm about to get into some things. Now, the first thing I'm gonna get into is why good people always experience bad things. Now, first thing first, I'm a Cancer. I love people. That right there should tell you I love people. I love people. I want the best for everybody. I am very big on making sure that the people that I love feel love, right? I'm big on that. I'm a Cancer. Emotional, sensitive, that's me. Now, what I want to talk about again is why good people experience bad things. When I say bad things, I'm talking about bad relationships, heartbreak, whatever. And you know, society will tell you it's a part of life. Yeah, it is a part of life. It is how you grow. But I want to tell you why it's a part of life and how you can grow from it, because a lot of times, like, they'll say it's a part of life and not tell you how to avoid it. So now you just keep experiencing things, shit that don't make you feel good. And then you become like this person who is then like heartbroken, you sad, you depressed, you angry, you mad. You can't figure out why everybody keep playing with you. But I'm here to help. I'm here to help because I'm that girl. I was that girl. I used to feel like everybody was playing in my face. I felt like I had the purest intentions. So why is it that with me and all my pure intentions and all this good heart that I'm supposed to be leading with, why am I getting played with? First things first, I didn't have any boundaries. Let's really talk about it. I didn't have any boundaries, meaning like if I loved you and you hurt my feelings, you know, I would feel some type of way about it, but I love you, so I would forgive you. And forgiveness is good. Forgiveness is something that you should strive to do, because if you don't forgive, you're going to become angry. You're going to hold grudges. Your heart is going to become cold. But, baby, hold on. Forgiveness don't mean you got to allow that person back into your life. Forgiveness doesn't mean if a person is boxing you in your chest and you saying, hey, please stop. You can forgive them for doing that, but it don't mean you got to go around them again, because they probably just going to box you in your chest again. You know, like, it's just like, you don't have to tolerate certain things because you are a good person. What you have to do though is you have to figure out, okay, I'm a good person, but once you cross these lines, we're done. And us being done, I wish you nothing but the best. I don't wish you no harm. I hope God is good to you. I hope you chase all your dreams. I hope you get everything that you desire in life. But because you keep on hurting me, I have to leave. Because if I don't, I'm going to become somebody I don't want to become. And I have to protect me, because you protecting you. And I'm telling you how you making me feel, and you ain't doing nothing about it. So who protected me? You can't expect somebody to do something that you're not doing for yourself. So if you don't care how much a person hurts you, how you expect somebody else to? Me to me, me to you. That's number one. Number two, why do good people continuously experience bad things? We don't have no priorities. And if you do have priorities, then maybe your priorities really aren't your priorities. They are the priorities that somebody else told you should prioritize. Okay, so what do I mean? All right, so no priorities. Meaning, I'm a loving person. You know, I got to go to work today. I got to do my job, whatever. Or not even to say I got to go to work, I got to do my job. I'm off today. You know, I'm in good energy. I'm having a great day. And I get a phone call, and the phone call is like, hey, you know, I'm going through some things. They start telling me everything that's going on in their life. And not that I don't want to hear what the people that I love have going on in their life. But sometimes when they call you with that, you got to say, you know what? I'm sorry that you are experiencing what you experience. And I'm here for you, and I send you nothing but love. And I wish the best for you. But right now, I have to focus on my mental health. I have to focus on making sure that my spirit is light. And again, I told y'all I'm a Cancer, so I'm sensitive. I'm very empathetic. I embody the energy of the people that's around me. So if I'm getting a call every day and this call lasting 3 or 4 hours, and you telling me everything that is going wrong in your life, and I'm trying to help you, get through it, and you're just like finding more and more and more reasons as to why it's not working. Your happiness is not a priority to you, so why am I prioritizing your happiness more than you are prioritizing your happiness, and more than I'm prioritizing my own happiness? Okay, that's number 2. No priorities. Figure out what your priorities. Figure out what matters to you. What matters to me? My mental health. I have to make sure that I'm in a good spirit, or else it ain't gonna work for me. I have to enjoy my life, and I have to enjoy even when shit is not right. Like even when I'm going through trials and tribulations, I have to be able to be at peace with what I'm experiencing in order for me to experience it properly. Because if I'm not at peace with it, I start engaging in things that ain't definitely not gonna make me at peace. It's definitely not going to help me out. I start smoking weed all day. I start drinking all day. I start partying all day. And don't get me wrong, those things feel good in the moment. You get a little high, you get a little fix. But as soon as that high, as soon as that fix come down, then what? Now I'm extra sad. I'm extra sad now because 1, I done let all them people play with me. 2, I just went and pretended like I'm okay, knowing I'm really not okay. So now I'm not only mad at them, but I'm also feeling away with myself. Because why can't I acknowledge how I feel for myself? Number 2, get clear on some priorities, okay? Figure out what matters to you, what is important to you, what is something that you have to do in order for you to function. Another priority for me, I have to go to the gym. I have to. I have to move my body. And let me be clear, I don't have to go to the gym, but I choose to allow the gym to be my method in me moving my body. If I'm not in the gym, I'm gonna do some yoga in my house. I got a yoga mat, it got a bunch of yoga poses on it. I'm doing it. I have to. I gotta get this energy off me. Our body holds energy. So when you experiencing a lot of negative energy, when your feelings have been hurt, it's in your body. Whether you want to admit it or not. Me too. Whether I wanted to admit it or not, it was in my body. Right? After all the weed that I had smoked, after all the shots I took, after all the drinks I had, after all the parties that I done attend to, it don't matter how much parties I went to. At the end of the day, when the party was over and it was time for me to lay down in the bed and wake up in the morning, the issue was still there. So I had to make a choice. Do I go to another party and pretend like the issue's not there? Or do I finally sit and have a conversation and admit that my feelings is hurt? Boom. Secondly, we be unclear on what we really want, which is another thing why I say sit down and figure out what your priorities are. Because a lot of times we will think that we want something because we see it, because somebody else told us that it was nice, because we like how it looks on somebody else. Like a lot of times we don't really be clear on goals. Me and you, a lot of times we just adopt our goals. Like we pick it up from somebody else rather than creating, rather than sitting down, having a conversation with ourselves and saying, what do I want in this life? How do I want to feel? And that's how it started for me. Like I didn't really know what I wanted to be. I didn't know what I wanted to do for the rest of my life, but I knew that I wanted to be happy. I knew that I wanted to be at peace. I knew that I wanted to have relationships that loved and supported me just as much as I loved and supported them. I knew that I wanted to be able to do what I pleased in this life, meaning I wanted to have the resources that I needed. I wanted to be financially stable, but I wasn't really clear on how I would get to these things, and that's fine. That's fine at the beginning. But eventually you do need to figure out how you're going to get there. You need to start drafting a plan. But if you're not even able to draft a plan, just start asking yourself, how do I want to feel? How do I want to live? In this life that I'm living, do I want to be angry? Do I want to be happy? Do I want to be sad? Do I want to be in love? Do I want to be all about me? Do I want to feel sexy? Do I want to feel calm? Do I want to feel in the house all the time? Like, how do you want to feel? Do you want to be afraid? Do you want to be paranoid for the rest of your life? Do you want to be grateful? Do you want to be shocked? Do you want to be scared? Like, how do you want to feel in this life? And once you begin to sit and think about how you want to feel, then it'll just start leading you or taking you in a direction of doing the things that really make you feel good. And that's like just a couple things or a couple reasons as to why good people experience bad things. It's not all of them. because of course, you know, there's many other things that can be the cause of them. But for me, I realized that me being this person who had this good heart, who wanted the best for everybody, who wanted to share love, be love, create love, I didn't have any boundaries. I used to allow whatever, however, like going with the flow. I ain't going with not a fuck flow no more. You hear me? I know the flow I'm going with. The flow I'm going with is love. I want to feel love. I want to feel heard. I want to feel appreciated. I want to feel seen. And I think honestly, everybody on this earth wants to feel that way, whether we want to say it or not. Because I used to struggle to say it. I used to want it, but I didn't know how to like put it into words. But the truth is, everything that ever pissed me off, made me feel some type of way in life, it was because I didn't feel love. I felt ignored. I felt like you wasn't understanding where I come from. I felt like you was trying to play me. Like I always wanted love, appreciated, feel seen, feel valued. Like you just want to feel good. Shit. Boundaries. That's number one. Number two, identify your priorities. You know, figure out what matters to you. What is the top 5 things that you have to do in order for you to feel good? That's what I ask y'all to do. What are those things? And then lastly, get clear on your goals. Once you figure out what your priorities are, figure out how are you going to make sure that these priorities happen. How are you going to get to these priorities? How are these priorities going to serve you? Your goals can be, they can change. They always will change, honestly, just depending on where you are in life. Right now, a goal for me is to be consistent in how I show up in this world, which is why you see me here. This has been something I have wanted to do for I don't know how long. I've been picking up the camera, been like on my Snapchat or my TikTok or whatever, doing those things, but I never like sat down in front of this, like this. For what reason, I don't know. Was tricking myself. Didn't have priorities. I was so busy focusing on other people and how they would feel and all this other stuff, which is people pleasing, but we can get into that in another video. But more of the story, focus on the things that make you happy. Focus on what makes you happy. Figure out what makes you happy. Don't allow things that are taking away your happiness to continue to take away your happiness. And live your fucking life. That's all. So why do good people experience bad things? Because we are slack on boundaries. We forgive and forgive and forgive and end up playing ourselves. Forgive. Don't hold any grudges, but let them people go. After they done showed you who they are, ain't nothing else to talk about. And if you cherish a relationship and you want to give it another chance, okay, give it another chance. But if they show you who they are again, you got to hold yourself accountable because you already knew the type of person that they are. And you forgave them, which is not a bad thing. You should forgive everybody who has ever hurt you, because if you don't, again, you're going to become cold. Your heart, your beautiful, loving heart, is going to get like... You don't want that. You want, that's what I want. I want love. I want life. I want brightness. I want beauty. I want good things. I want the Christmas spirit all the time. That's how I want my life to be. I want to feel like it's Christmas every day. I want to feel like it's my birthday every day. And for a while, I used to believe that was impossible. I used to believe, oh, you tripping. That ain't nothing real. You can't have that. But who says I can't? Why can't I? Who says I can't? Now, if I'm being honest, somebody told me that I could. And that's really why I'm back in this bag. And who is that somebody? The creator of this earth. God. You know, I had to get back in my Bible. I had to figure out why am I feeling the way I'm feeling. And that's what kind of led to this whole journey, why am I feeling the way I'm feeling. But again, I'm rambling and I'm going into other topics. But more of the story. One last time. For the good people out there who continuously experience things that do not feel good to them, ask yourself, do I have boundaries? What am I prioritizing? Am I prioritizing myself or am I prioritizing the people around me? Am I prioritizing their feelings or am I prioritizing my feelings? And then what are my goals? Do I have them? Am I clear on them? Are they realistic? Do I know how I'm going to get to them? Are they my goals or are they the goals that somebody else had for me? Let me pull out my tea. Today we sip tea, baby. But that's all I had for this video. I just pray that everybody get clearer on what it is that they want. Stand up for what they want. Don't allow anybody to tell you what you want. And just take some time, spend some time with yourself and ask yourself these questions and really figure out what is it that you desire. For real. And do the people around you support that, or do they not? That's all I got. I love y'all. I hope y'all have a great day, evening, morning, night, whenever you're watching this. Don't forget to like and subscribe to the video. Comment how you feel. What do you think? Like, do you agree? Do you feel like this is part of why good people experience bad things? Or you feel like, Precious, what the fuck are you talking about? Either way, let me know, because I am very open to people's opinions, and to an extent, heavy on to the extent. But like I said, have a great day. If you're watching this, I love you. You're loved. Somebody loves you. And don't forget that. Love yourself too.